Dear daughter, there's a twisting turning radar built into you, homing in and locking on to everything new. Headphones and earphones are no-goes. You get fixated on what my t-shirt shows. You absolutely love the little sparkly shoes we chose for your itty-bitty feet. It's like the world takes on new meanings from your perspective, which is so fresh and far away from the dirt and grime that plagues our lives in these urban hives, made of concrete and brick, tricking us into spending moments far from nature, ticking into the future that I hope will be bright and shiny for you, my minuscule astronaut. Don't get caught up in mundane routine. Be extraordinary, my diminutive queen. Explore the world like you discover your fingers and toes and ears. Never give in to your fears. Conquer your tears. Control your gears. Cause life is a roller coaster with huge ups and sharp downs. It's also full of clowns. So you gotta pace yourself in this race with only one finish line that every living thing must face. Why do they call it news when it's just made up for views? Coming at us from all directions, we don't get to choose. Northeast, west, south is the full name of this outreach fire fuel. All that their puppet masters want is for us to be locked in a duel. I'm gonna talk incessantly, cause small-minded people judge indiscriminately. They spew nothing but hate. They belittle, crib, and pollute, leaving a wreck in their wake, but not the one that Camus Mersault attended. Pay attention, student and teacher alike. This truth dropping from my mic tonight. No guarantee it'll all be alright, try as we might, but never give in while you are yet in the fight, until your soul takes flight out of sight and you become news. That's last night. Why do they call it news when it's just made up for views? Coming at us from all directions, we don't get to choose. Northeast, west, south is the full name of this outreach fire fuel. All that their puppet masters want is for us to be locked in a duel. The mind is the maze that never ceases to amaze. That's why these days it's all the craze, because we find ourselves in a daze with news bulldozing our logical thinking while we are winking at our black mirrors blinking when we go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the night with a fright digging deep into our brain cave, looking for a way to be brave when a new day dawns and we forget our dreams behind our yawns to go back to being mind controllers pawns. I have this hunger, this yearning deep inside, but I'm just too easygoing. I let it slide, putting verses together bit by bit on my screen at night, dimly lit. I used to scribble feverishly, line by line, but now it's all touch screens, digital design. The birth of my baby daughters got creative juices flowing again in my brain instead of thoughts going down the drain and adding to the pain of never living up to my potential because I was too differential to the people who stood in my way. But hey, every day is a new day and every night is a different night, waiting for the light of the sun to rise, hoping little baby girl never cries. But it is inevitable that sometimes we wake up from a dream ready to scream that I have this hunger, this yearning deep inside, but I'm just too easygoing. I let it slide, putting verses together bit by bit on my screen at night, dimly lit. I used to scribble feverishly, line by line, but now it's all touch screens, digital design. I'm the writer rapping verses they can't emulate. I'm the thinker dropping curses that will educate. I'm the cursor tripping words you can speculate. I'm the leader leaping fences that will decimate. My name is Axe. I spit fire in my tracks. Let me show you what your basic mind lacks. Sit down and bask in the glory of my verses. I ain't like those dumb duds. All they do is drop curses, dropping curses into their verses like candy from old ladies' purses. That's why I dig the speed, man. He keeps it as clean as he can. Better to have precision F strikes instead of cruising for FB likes, peppering swears in all you make, using words just for shock's sake.